what's up, guys? We're hanging out with Sam from CW Wraps at the Alligator live truck build. We've been pumping out some trucks this week, man.
We have.
You have the Cummins behind us, and then we also have that 3-liter Power Stroke that you kicked out yesterday.
Yep.
Your boys just finished up the hood and a few little extra details. How'd the last 2 days go for you?
It's been an adventure. I mean, it is. Fortunately, today, as you can tell, we've got sunshine and some warmth.
Of course, it's the last day event when you're all done.
And we're done. But we, wrapping in the cool weather, the damp weather,
right?
Basically 2 inches of water everywhere on the ground. And
I'd have tables on the ground for you guys to lay on to actually wrap.
But it went well. I mean, my team at home, prepping, designing, templating, everything obviously worked well for us when we got here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I have my 2 guys, Rando and Matt, here, and they're killing it.
Oh, yeah.
They're able to wrap these rigs one a day. Everybody's able to watch and enjoy it. In the wind. The wind was definitely, constant heat just to allow us to do what we want to do. But I couldn't be more happy with how they turned out. I mean, Operation Snowflake, Brimstone, absolutely awesome.
Yeah. I know we have a few things that we're going to do back in Post Falls at your shop there.
Yep.
Just because of the elements a little bit. You can't quite see in camera there, I don't think, but we have cords that are running across. You can't really get to the actual tops of these trucks and everything. So, and then some final little details, I think, with the bumpers and stuff.
Yeah, we're going to take, with everything that we have going and how we're going to lay this out, I want to template out the bumpers a little bit.
Right.
I think, because they're so angled, their flog bumpers are badass. But I want to allow a little bit of the white through, really kind of make them look good. So we're going to play with those a little bit.
Just kind of leave the edges of
just the edges. And really, because they got such cool lines that I want to accentuate the lines. Exactly. It's camo wrap. I wrap the whole thing, it's going to disappear. Finish the roof off when we can actually reach it. TSA has issues with ladders and everything else on the can't stuff it.
Yeah, because we're 2,000 miles from home right now. So
30-hour drive. I'm glad I flew.
I think it's 40 hours actually.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. And then we'll go through. We're going to finish off door handles, just things like that. On site here live, it's just
time-consuming, meticulous.
Exactly. Tools. I mean, we can't bring the whole shop, but. The goal was to show everybody what we do, how we do it, and they get to experience. And I think, the response has been huge. It's like that thing that people watch where they sit and stare at something, and it's like, oh, it's mesmerizing. They sit and they just watch, and they want to know.
Well, no one's really seen, at least the majority of people haven't actually seen a wrap go on before.
Yep.
And so, myself and probably a lot of the people have a little sticker they try to throw on their window and it bubbles. Versus you guys are doing these full truck wraps in the damp, cold weather, in the wind, and nothing for bubbles and everything. And just kind of seeing the work in progress, the squeegees, the heat, the fire and everything like that, and the talent it actually takes to do something like this. This isn't something that you can just buy a little printer, print out some shit, and you're trying to put it on a truck.
People are always, you think I could do it? Well, this is, I don't know how many thousands we've done and how many trainings and everything to be where we're at, especially in these conditions.
We've had those conversations this weekend of like, man, it looks pretty easy. I think we could do something like that. I'm like, they make it look easy, just because talent there. You've been doing it for a long time, a lot of training. The material you guys work with, that I'm assuming this is 3M. I think I've talked to you before.
3M and Avery are the 2 main ones. Those are the 2 big dogs in the industry. And they offer the best warranties. They stand behind the product. And you just don't have any issues, know. And one of the big things, 1, they look good, but 2 is in 4 or 5 years or 3 years when we say, hey, we're going to strip it and we're going to do something different. Comes off clean. There's no residue where you get them cheaper films, and all of a sudden it's like your
half
truck
the sticker.
It's like a big, huge, fly catcher. So this will allow it that we can strip it. It's clean. We use knifeless on basically everything in the rig. So you don't get cuts, So when we pull it, it's a clean rig and ready to go.
No scarring on the paint or anything like that.
Do
you run any hiccups through the weekend doing either of these trucks, Cummins or Brimstone over there?
The Brimstone, really the Cummins Operation Snowflake went super smooth. We didn't have real issues. Everything flowed really well. Brimstone, it was so damp that no matter what, there was
raining hard
water.
Yesterday.
It came in sideways, so it got the truck a little bit. So, those tight recesses. When we're in the shop, we got compressed air. We blow everything out. We did our best. I'm literally in there blowing out, you know, getting it done.
Yep.
So we're going around the day that it's dry, making sure everything's just set in there really good. The surprise was the massive, was a bushwhacker.
Yeah, I believe it was bushwhacker pocket flares. Yeah, or the cutouts. We originally had planned on Raptor style flares, so it would be different paneling altogether. You kind of had that bulldog stance and everything, but had some fitment issues with an F-150 versus a Raptor setup, and so that was kind of plan B, was doing some bigger cutouts, because doing those, I think they were 20 by 9s, and I can't remember the exact offset. I think negative 25 on those wheels with 35-inch tires. Needed something that was bigger than factory. So I'm sure there's a nice cutout there and those big flares on it, which you can see in the wrap a little bit. The decals, or not the decals, but the logos. Had to kind of wrap over that.
Yeah, before, you know, we had them set to basically, you know, on the big fenders, but everything will flow. All of a sudden, the hole for the fender is bigger. And now I've got these pocket flares, and those things stick out 4 inches. So we've got to try and do our best to keep everything flowing over these big flares in the pockets. And
like on this one, you had the logos from the manufacturers as a secondary sticker that you put on top, versus that one is actually printed on the wrap. So
those were built.
You have to make sure it's not like bowing, it's not like warped and everything like that.
And that was a process.
Oh yeah,
that was a process.
I walked over there a few times. I'm like, shit.
A lot of knifeless, a lot of just taking time.
A lot of detail in that back half of that truck.
But I mean, both rigs. I mean, the way they turned out. I mean, the coloring, the design. I think the biggest thing is just the amount of time we spend, like with you, with Jason, on our design end before we ever produce one. I mean, installs are huge. We make sure that we shoot to be the best of the best. There's no question, but when you put it on, it can look great, but if the design's not there, the printers aren't right, and good machines. So we want absolutely amazing print and then design. A lot of people are like, man, you guys is amazing, and they like it, but it starts in that design. Our designs kick ass, our printers are really good, and then the install is good. It's that whole product that comes together that really creates that wow factor for everybody. So I couldn't be more happy. I mean, I was stoked to get to come out here, and you guys, hey, you want to be the wrap company for UCC? And I'm like, yeah.
Come here to see some badass trucks and setups, and then do some badass things. And you guys absolutely killed it. We appreciate everything you've done for us.
Absolutely.
I think you've wrapped probably like 5 of our vehicles now, along with some of the big name guys like Donovan's trucks and Dynamite trucks.
He's kicking ass.
What other have you done?
Good.
I'm assuming more wraps here.
We got transfer flows here. We did theirs. It was a SEMA truck. And so they brought that one, and they came over, met with us, said, hey, Sammy, we got 2 more we want to do this year. Really cool project that we'll unveil at SEMA this year. It's just, I mean, it's a heartstring tugger one, but it's a great one.
Diamond Eye
Performance do all their stuff. We got a SEMA rig we're in the process of for them right now. So really cool projects. I got hit up by MBRP while we were here. Hopefully we can do something really badass for those guys, and we'll see what else we can come up with. But
that'd be great.
So, I mean, we're on all the whole social media stuff, Instagram, YouTube, you know, at CW Wraps, Facebook. Follow our Instagram, like us on Facebook, and our
follow
YouTube
the Instagram
channel
and stuff like that, because it shows the badass pictures, and your marketing team does always the before and then the after.
Really
so
see those
a very plain Jane deal to like that badass looking setup afterwards. And then you guys' YouTube, you have multiple video series showing different wraps going on, so you're doing quick clips of what you guys are doing.
We'll show those processes. We're working on a DIY series for people that kind of want to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, as well as some of these big ones. You know, we have your guys' videos that we help push through there, and a lot of these other big projects, people start to see where they start, and they get to watch the whole process, so it'll be fun for everybody to enjoy, and we goof off a little bit.
So. Right on, Sam. Well, appreciate everything you guys do.
All right, brother.
Thank you.